What's going on, guys? James here from Enkae Prestige Motors, and this is our Audi R8 V10 Plus. Check it out. So guys, what do you think of our Aura Blue Crystal Effect metallic paint? Doesn't this car look absolutely stunning, especially when the sunlight hits it? This thing is covered in carbon fibre, not only any carbon, but the Warsteiner front lip, also the mirrors, wing and diffuser. We'll show you around the back of the car in a minute, but let's just appreciate how good this car looks. So all around, the car has black accents everywhere. This includes the side blades, the fuel cap, and sort of the whole window shade. It looks amazing, especially matched with the carbon mirrors. Big, massive brakes, obviously to stop this car when it needs to, because this car is pushing 614 brake horsepower. That's up because it has a 7,000 pound Akrapovic exhaust system on the back of it, which sounds absolutely mental, which we will hear in just a few minutes. Let's have a look at the back of the car and I'll show you guys some of the Warsteiner kit that's been added to this amazing Audi R8 V10 Plus. So personally for me, I love the back end of this car. It looks planted, squatted down. Sometimes at different angles it might look a little bit sort of shorter and stubbier, but I think that's all part of the theatrics of what this car has to offer. As mentioned, it has the Warsteiner rear wing as well as the full carbon fibre Warsteiner diffuser. This car has an amazing list of carbon fibre options. It even has the carbon fibre engine bay cover. Now that is a nice expensive option all the way from Audi. The back of the car has all the black badging, including the R8 with that little accent of red on the R badge. The back end of it also has the Akrapovic exhaust system, as I've just mentioned, which has the carbon and gold tips. This thing sounds absolutely insane and is a massive option, adding a whole 11.5 horsepower to the car just from the exhaust, which is a massive step up from its original 603 horsepower. So it's a big step in power gains for this, but you'd have thought it for the price tag of what that exhaust has to offer. So I've just opened up the engine bay of this beast because I want to show you guys how much carbon fibre is in this engine bay. The full sidewalls as well as the firewall at the back, including the airbox here right at the back, is all covered in carbon. This thing looks absolutely insane, and especially with the cover closed, make sure you can see it. So what a car this is. This car, just over 3 seconds 0 to 60 time, is a proper weapon on the road. I love this, and the colour definitely stands out. Driving down the road, you see everybody staring at you, everybody looking, because how could you not? Just look at it, especially with all of the black accents, black wheels, and that glistening carbon fibre in the sun. What we're going to do right now is jump in, show you the exclusive interior, and get you guys to tell us what you think in the comments of this beautiful Audi R8. So guys, we're now in the Audi R8 V10 Plus. It feels absolutely amazing to be sat in these. So we have the exclusive Recaro bucket seats, and as far as I'm aware, it's pretty much the only one on the market with these seats in, so very exclusive to have, and we're very fortunate to have these seats with this car. The car feels light. Currently we're in comfort mode, so the valves are not even open yet, and the theatre that you get behind you is absolutely immense. The sound that comes from this V10 engine is something that you haven't heard before. It's got a very distinctive noise, and although it shares the same engine as the Lamborghini Huracan, I think the sound of the Audi is a little bit more refined. This car, typically, people can use them as daily drivers. Audis are very comfortable to drive. They're not in your face as much as a Lamborghini, although this car in this colour, I think, does draw the same amount of attention as a Lamborghini Huracan would. So it's a great comparison between the two cars, because I think this one is a lot more of a daily sort of supercar that you could use. I love the feel of this. It feels so light, and you press the little race mode down here on the steering wheel. It puts you in your performance mode. It opens the valves of the exhaust, and when you're shifting down, you can really hear that exhaust open up. The power of this, as we've said, it's 614 brake horsepower the way this car is set up. So it sounds and feels amazing, especially when you put even just the slightest little tap of the throttle. You can hear it open up, you can hear that engine just wanting to go, wanting to scream. And I think that's a very big and key feature to this type of car. So on the inside, the whole car on the inside as well as the outside is covered in carbon fibre. It's got the carbon inlays all around the centre console, around your dash, around the whole doors, everything, including the extended carbon fibre paddles. It sort of has a better feel, so you're not reaching for the paddles because the others are quite a little bit smaller than usual. So it has that nice driver feel when you want to shift through the gears. Full Navigation Pro with its full digital dash, so you can either have it in whichever view that you want, and I like it having the map right in the middle with your little performance on either side. Looks amazing, feels amazing, and I think it's an ultimate dream supercar. On a day like today, the best thing to do is put your window down, listen to the exhaust, and just let that engine scream. It's nice and warm, the sun is out, so the colour is popping, and I think it makes a perfect combination, and I think it's a perfect time to be driving something like this. So the car is nice and warmed up now, and we've just pressed the race button, so it is in its full performance mode. The valves open, you're now manual shifting, and you can just hear how angry this car wants to be. Absolutely fantastic. Gives you that sensation of like raring and ready to go. So the most important thing to any supercar is to just give it a little bit of a light touch on the throttle through a tunnel. Wow. The sound of this car sounds absolutely incredible. The pops, the crackles, the theatre from the Akrapovic exhaust system is something like you've never heard before. Wow. What a noise. I'm barely touching the throttle, and it's giving me that theatre and that dramaticness that you're wanting from such a performance and supercar. You know, you don't need to go fast in cars like this to get that sensation in your chest, that sensation to sort of give you that like shakes of like the excitement that you're feeling, especially driving a car like this. It's something that a lot of people don't manage to experience, but hopefully I can convey to you what this car is just like to drive. Amazing, amazing experience. So guys, what do you think of our Audi R8 V10 Plus? This car is amazing, not only to drive, but to be around. The looks you get, and everybody just wants to take a picture. If you are interested in this, it is for sale here at Enkae Prestige Motor as of today. So please do get in touch with us, get in touch with the sales team, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you can hopefully be the proud owner of this Audi R8 V10 Plus, especially just in time for summer. Cheers guys.